What up, Frontline fam? It's Jay here from Mr. Jay's Reviews, and I'm back once again for another Krypton Season 1 episode review. This is for Krypton Season 1, Episode 8, Savage Night. Now, as per usual with my TV reviews, I will be recapping the events of the episode and telling you how I felt about it throughout the various plot points. So if you haven't seen the episode yet, do yourself a favor, watch the episode first, and come back here and tell me your thoughts and feels in the comments down below. Now let's just get right into it. So this was another great episode. Basically, this is Seg, Jaina, Lita, Nissa, and Zod, General Zod, teaming up to take down the Voice of Rao. Now, Zod enlists the help of Black Zero, and in order to defeat the Voice of Rao, and also they're going to use Dev M and his connection to Brainiac and Brainiac's neural network to kind of hack into it, stall enough so that they'll be able to catch the Voice by surprise, catch Brainiac by surprise, and attack him. And throughout the course of the episode, Jaina finds out more about Zod, General Zod, and basically he finds out how he survived Krypton's destruction. And he survived it, of course, we know, due to the fact that he was on the Phantom Zone, which is an off-planet, off-dimension, really, prison for Kryptonian criminals. And so, she puts two and two together after, Zod basically says, Jor-El put me there, and so she tells Seg, she's like, look, he survived Krypton's destruction because he was in prison. And he said an L put him there. I don't think he's here to save Krypton, Seg. I think he's here to rule it. So now Zod's real motive is exposed, which I kind of figured this is what he was going to do. I mean, I believed Adam, but I think Adam was being a dick about what he was trying to, convey to Seg. Now, speaking of Adam, we get a lot of flashbacks to when Adam first time jumped to try and save Superman. Him trying to convince, the people of Rao that he needs to do this, that he can handle this, and his long-standing love interest from the comics, Alana, actually comes in and is the one that says we should let him at least give it a try, and we see that there's history between them, and apparently, he screwed things up with her, so yeah, Adam just screws things up everywhere. However, this leads to some interesting stuff later on, because Adam ends up teaming up with Darren Vex, because he thinks, if I tell Darren this information, I can have Darren stop them from having Brainiac take Kandor, but also give him enough information so he can position himself in a position of power, which is something we know he clearly wants. However, since Adam is completely unaware of Seg and the others' plan, he doesn't know that Darren ends up being captured because that's Black Zero's price. Give them Darren Vex, and we'll allow our forces to help you take down Brainiac / the Voice of Rao. And when we see Jax interact with Darren Vex, I can't help but think that Jax is actually Nissa's mother. Because they look very similar. They have, they kind of have a similar accent, and there's clearly history between Darren and Jax. So I wonder if that's the case. That could be pretty interesting. Now, of course, they managed to hack into Brainiac's neural network, thanks to Dev, and they catch him by surprise and attack him. And they think he falls to the bottom of the Genesis chamber, because of course Brainiac is absorbing energy from the Genesis chamber to gain more power, and if they don't stop him, they could lose future generations of Krypton. So they attack him. They think he falls. Everybody thinks they won, but Zod isn't buying it. He says, the Voice of Rao was what we agreed on in exchange for Darren, so you gotta help us find the body. And so The soldiers are looking for the voice of Rao. However, Brainiac comes back, of course, unscathed. He talks to Uma and he explains, he gives her the whole "I am the God" speech again. And then when Jaxter talks to Zod about, we're gonna need someone to fill the, we're gonna have to have a talk because we need to discuss who exactly is going to fill the power vacuum now that the voice and his now that the magistrate and his masked voice are gone. So that's going to be interesting. That also gives us a huge hint at Zod's major plan. And then, obviously, we get the return of Oma to the bar with Cam, Seg, Jaina, and everybody. And, of course, everybody at first is very glad to see her. And then it turns out Brainiac has basically turned her into a suicide bomb. And holy crap, sci-fi, you have balls. You blew up a child. Wow, damn, that I did not expect that. That was crazy. And of course, Adam shields the crew using his Zeta Beam device, and I guess that also triggers him to travel back in time. And as a good friend of mine, Brian Kersey, predicted, Adam travels back, but everything is really, really different. So either Zod's plan came to fruition, and he is ruling, or some even more messed up version of the future has happened now that after all this tampering. But we'll have to see. Overall, I'm really looking forward to what happens next. Only 2 episodes left. I've really enjoyed this series so far. If you're a Superman fan, if you like any of the Kryptonian lore, if you're just really into hard sci-fi stuff, I feel like you'll enjoy Krypton. But let me know your thoughts and feels in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to leave this video a like to let me know you enjoyed it. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell because Comic Frontline is your #1 source for news, reviews, and so much more. We've got plenty to offer here, and in the outro card I will leave linked a link to the Krypton Season 1 review playlist in case you missed any of my previous Krypton Season 1 reviews and want to check those out. And if you like what I do here on Comic Frontline, you will definitely like what I do on my main channel, Mr. J's Reviews. I cover a whole host of different topics, whether it be movies, comic books, TV, manga, anime, video games, you name it, name your fandom, chances are I cover it over on that channel. So if you like what I do here on Frontline, definitely I would appreciate it if you click the link in the outro card with my channel icon on it and subscribe to my channel as well. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, you guys, that's pretty much it for me. For Comic Frontline, this is Mr. J from Mr. J's Reviews. And like I always say, once a comic book geek, always a comic book geek. And once a Krypton fan, always a Krypton fan. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. And remember, in fire, we are reborn. Peace.